Hi, I'm Eric Jorgensen. I'm the Vice President of EMEA for Zendesk. I think we're certainly seeing a recognition within financial services of the need to embrace generative AI. And I think it's all driven around the increased speed and volume of interactions. So there's an increased number of interactions people are having with financial institutions, and there's an increased expectation as to how quickly that interaction should be dealt with, and also a high expectation of how personal it should be. And so we're seeing generative AI as being a key driver to be able to bring that functionality and help financial services deliver that sort of fast, instant response that's personable at scale to their customers. So we are seeing that a lot. And we see about sort of 71% of the financial services companies that we sort of surveyed during our CX report are absolutely evaluating and looking at what generative AI can do for them and for their customers. We are getting to the point where more and more sort of what were chatbots are now becoming akin to like a digital agent. So it's not there yet. I think it's something that most people are wanting to do. But I think about 86% say 86% of people that have got their chatbot to be a digital agent are seeing very good ROI from it. But only about 26% of companies have actually in the financial services space have actually got to that level of maturity yet. So I think what we find though is, I guess all of our expectations are shaped by our interactions with other organizations. And so the sort of very rapid response I get from a big online retailer that also has a TV brand that we probably all know very well really does drive my expectation from other big brands or new brands or certainly in the fintech space, these very high-tech organizations. My expectation is I should be getting that same instant response and I should be getting that same personalized chatbot or digital agent experience. So I think our sort of consumer behavior across all types of different industries increases our expectation. And I think that puts an increased expectation on financial services as well. So we are seeing there being a big need for investment in this area, because those that have invested, as I say, 86% that are at that maturity point, they're seeing great ROI, but only about 26% are there already. The only thing about generative AI, I think, in this sort of part of the world with digital agents and bots is that perception of personalization. So a lot of people, like myself included, I don't always, I value human interaction when I need to, but I also value efficiency and speed when I'm candidly multitasking or on the train or whatever it is I'm doing, and I just need a quick response to something. So people value that speed and interaction, but they also want it to be personalized and not just some basic decision tree that's taking me down a very clear path that is not what I need help with. So we definitely do see that this ability to provide a personalized experience is something that legacy chatbots could not do. So that's why we saw people being frustrated with them and not getting the return they were hoping for, and in some cases even having increased demand on their contact centers because people were frustrated with the bot, and then the poor agent that answers the phone gets that sort of frustration that's been building. What we now see with generative AI is it's being able to put the right information in front of the customer interacting with that digital agent or bot, and that feeling like a personalized experience. That's something that just wasn't possible without AI. So if I look at my probably too many years in IT, the data has existed for a long time. It's the ability to surface that data and find that data that's relevant to me quickly that has not been there so much. So it's as much there's an AI element in terms of how you interact and respond and react to what I'm typing into the bot, but there's also a data problem and a governance problem underneath that to say, have I got the right data? And if I can I surface it quickly enough? And I think we are getting to a really sort of nice inflection point between data and AI, that the data is available and we can surface it at scale in a personalized manner. And that's making these digital agents seem truly personalized and interactive, not legacy old chatbots just going through a decision tree. We think about 26% of organizations based on our survey say people feel confident their chatbots are at that digital agent level, and about we're seeing 58% expect to be on that path during 2024. So I think we are going to see that continue to improve. I mean, the cynic in me says statistically we'll never get to 100%, but I think, it's certainly something we should be getting closer to. So I do think we are, but it's about, I say, it's as much about embracing the technology, understanding some of the sort of, especially in the financial services sector, some of the governance, the risk, the controls to have to be put in place. So I appreciate, certainly for larger organizations, but I guess all organizations are, sort of looking after people's data and looking after that in a secure fashion. So I accept that some organizations, I think, could do this, but how it takes them a bit longer because they are that sort of, that sort of, what I'm looking for. That protector of customers' data, and they need to ensure that it's protected whilst also moving down that path. So I think that's why, yes, we will get to 100% or very close to it at some point, but there is a number of steps that are not just AI related, but it's that sort of structure and data and governance part as well that really allows these organizations to do it, fully protecting the customers' data and privacy. I think that personalization it's all about the fact that my relationship with my pension provider, my bank, my insurance provider is not an individual interaction. It's an ongoing customer journey. And so I think where AI and that access to the data and the right data at scale is important is that when I'm interacting with a digital bot, or even when I'm interacting with an AI platform that's assisting a human agent, it's surfacing my customer journey, not just my point in time situation. So for me, what makes me feel valued, it's the same for anyone. It's like, I go to a coffee shop, I go to a supermarket, I go to, dare I say it, my local branch, if it was still here. It is that, if they recognize you and they know what you want, or they know why you came in last time, then you feel more valued because the service you're getting is tailored to, oh, it's you again, great to see you. How was that thing we fixed last time? What can I help you with today? That suddenly puts you on they care about me, I feel valued, I'm an ongoing relationship, an ongoing customer journey, not just how do I fix instantly the thing that's in front of me. So in a way, I think personalization in this sort of sense is almost a bit more sort of like empathy based. It's almost as if I want to feel like someone cares about me and is not just trying to get me off the bot or off the phone as quick as they can, but candidly, it's doing that at scale at a cost that works for the financial services provider as well. So I think that's the sort of dichotomy of making sure that you can give that empathetic, personalized service, but in a scalable way by leveraging the data and the technology that enables that to happen and doesn't require a huge number of people to sort of manually do that. That's just not possible in a manual process at scale. So I think there's what we can do to service the customer initially, but there's also what we can do to understand customer insights and trends better, and use that to better tailor the products we're offering, to better improve some of the way in which we support those products. We talk about sort of conversational commerce a lot, which is around, and we see that in other verticals, and I absolutely think it's relevant to financial services, which is the ability to provide someone with an efficient, good answer to what they've come into you for, be that digital agent or human agent. And then whilst there, the data or the AI understanding that will actually, Eric, you've come to me to change your car insurance, or come to me to, move your ISA. Actually, if we're having that conversation, it's worked well. Quite often people of your sort of, in your status and with that situation, we'll also consider these other things. So whilst we've solved the ISA thing you came to us for, that's great. Have you thought about transferring one of your pension funds from a company you left 20 years ago and probably forgotten about, or whatever that could be? So I think, again, it's all about linking together as much data that's relevant to me that maybe I've not also thought about. So I think that's where, yes, it's like customer service, CX, how do I improve my interactions, but it's then using that to also, understand what customers don't like about my products and keep coming to me for, and therefore how do I improve it so that they don't do that, they don't need to come to me in the first place, but also what can I then sort of upsell, cross-sell, or just use in terms of research for my own base itself to further improve my products and the services I offer in the future as well.